Welcome back to the channel, everyone. So today I want to introduce a new bike that we've got for the channel. I've got it for a week or 10 days or so. This is the Voge AC525x, and I'm quite proud to say of many of the moto YouTubers, I'm probably one of the ones that's got more experience with the Voge brand, or more exposure to the Voge brand. I actually test rode the first bikes that Voge brought to the UK market, which was the 500DS and the 650DS, both of which I really enjoyed. The 500, which was a parallel twin 6-speed, I actually ended up purchasing the 500 DSX, essentially the same bike but with a 19-inch front wheel. And I took that bike to Norway, I took it to Slovenia, I rode it all around France. It's just a really, really good bike. I just enjoyed owning it. I don't own it anymore because I've gone back to classic bikes. But I will say that my experience of the Voge brand has been nothing but positive. And in fairness, this review probably won't be totally unbiased because I just really like the Voge. I just think they do a great job. So what we've got, before I go on actually and talk about this bike, let me just address what's happened since those initial bikes came to the UK market. Voge have actually improved their offering quite significantly. They've brought out a 125, which is selling really well. There's a 350 single, and there's also a 300 Rally, which is a trailie. That bike is doing really well, and that's the bike that I think has really made people sit up and take notice of the Voge brand in general. It's £2,000 cheaper than the equivalent Honda CRF 300L, got better suspension than the Honda out of the box, and the engine's got a little bit more pep than the Honda. If you go on YouTube, you'll see loads of reviews of the 300 Rally, and I think it's building the momentum for the brand in general. People are beginning to recognise, oh, here you go, yeah, that's Voge. Whereas I think before it was a little bit of an unknown quantity. So I have got the option of test riding the Rally, but it's not really my thing going off-road. I've come up this little green lane today, and I've managed to get up here, but like I say, I'm not like a pro at riding off-road. I've made it up here without falling off, so it's a success. But yeah, just to introduce quickly the 525. Now let's start with the name first. It's 525 because they've upped the capacity from the 500. So the 500 range actually wasn't a true 500. It was 471cc and it was 47 horsepower. It's liquid cooled, but it put out, I think, 32 foot-pounds of torque. The 525s are actually not 525s. They're like 497, something like that. Almost a true 500cc twin. But cleverly, Voge have kept the power output at 47 horsepower, so it doesn't exceed that A2 license limit. The torque, however, has increased, and that's something I've noticed riding this bike up here, that it feels a little bit more torquey than perhaps the 500 range. We've still got the 525, we've got the 6-speed box, we've got the spoke 19, 17 at the back, Metzler Torrance, very similar to the bike that I actually owned. However, the styling's different, the bars are a little bit more upright, it's naked, and so far riding over here, it's just been typical Voge. I've just enjoyed it. I'm going to cut now to when I brought the bike back and Susie actually saw this bike for the first time.
Hello.
Right, we just started. What do you think? I've just arrived back with this.
I love it. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. I was just saying to Sean, I find the whole, it's prejudice against Voge because they're a Chinese motorcycle.
It's a bit
company.
weird, isn't it?
It's so weird. For me, I don't know, everybody's got their own taste in bikes. I think these are so attractive. I thought Sean's adventure bike looked better than the GS's and the Honda Africa Twin
yeah. This is a Scrambler.
This is absolutely gorgeous. Sean just came in, and the front of it, come and look at the front.
Yeah, this is what you saw first, isn't it?
This is what I saw. Absolutely. Look at this detail in the light. And this, that's like a brushed,
like satin, isn't it?
Satiny paint.
Little fly screen on there. Watch the exhaust. Watch the exhaust. It might be hot.
I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. Like, I would have this. It's a bit tall for me, as usual. This size.
Hello.
Hello.
Little slippers on there.
But love it. Absolutely love it. And look at the yellow detail they've got on it. Yeah,
grey and yellow. Grey and yellow. Yeah, yeah. So as you can see from Susie's reaction, Voge do, when you first see them, they do present themselves very well. The materials are really nice. This colour combination, the grey on the, with the yellow highlights, the use of materials, it is all really nice. They've got a TFT screen, LED lights all around, the styling is spot on. It's just a brand that really impresses you when you first see them, and I think that's, if Voge can keep up that initial first impression, and then you've got the reliability and they become more known as a brand, I think good things are going to happen for Voge in the future. Alright guys, so I'm going to end this little short video here. Just wanted to introduce the new bike. I'll do a full review on it, but for now I hope you like it, and if you want to know anything about the bike, then drop down in the comments below, because then I can plan to answer those questions when I do a full review. Alright guys, well thanks a lot for listening, and I'll catch you in the next one.